Obviously lines on here now show where the golf club is in relation, also where your backside is in relation to that green line. As you go back to now, for me, again, such a good position. It's just really, really good. Worked hard on that, which is great. You've got the club now back in front, hinging up nicely. Set the club really good. Now what you tend to do is you move off this green line. As you come through, your hips go forward quite a lot. You start rising up. Your hands now get higher, so you can see the position here now. Your shaft here and the arms are almost bowing over the top. But as you come through there now, lower half movement, not really that much at all. Not much gap in the legs. As you come down here from this one, we're keeping those hips on that club for longer, keeping it down for longer. You're on that bag still. Club's coming down. You're on the bag for longer. There's more of a angle down a bit more now with the club, so we get the hands a smidgen low, so you can square the club face and release the club properly. And as you rotate through to that similar position, how much more leg action you got now. That right foot's able to move more and rotate. That right foot staying back, still not coming through. That's going through more. You just see that lower half movement there now, where your hips are going. Those clubs are pretty much in a similar sort of position. Club now appears over your left shoulder. Club now appears, the gap, your foot's just a lot more movement through the ball, and it's a more connected swing to me. And that's what sometimes happens. Again, tall, long limbs, things like can go out of sync. If you swing back, and then we start getting this sort of thrusting and upwards position, your hands now get very, very high. It's very hard to sort of square the club face up, so you're already fighting the club. And also the body now, very difficult when you're up here to rotate as quickly, so the club overtakes your body. So this position could cause high right, big pull left, or you get the timing right, you might go dead straight, as you have done a few times. But it's just your variables are going to be there and possibly down the middle there, and it's a bit inconsistent, obviously. So we can maintain that spine angle for longer, stay on that bag, keep your hips on that bag for longer, a lot less rising with the spine when maintaining that angle. So this angle here now, we're going to rotate around, come back to the golf ball rather than rise. There's still a little bit of rise as there will be, as we know it's not going to go bump straight away, but we can see where we make a little change, and again we're probably moving about this much different. The ball flight now has been changed massively, and some of the shots you're getting there, I mean that last one was just as perfect through as you can get, so we can get that more often. Again, when you're doing that drill with the bag on, you might be able to find something a little bit easier to stick in the ground or get balance a little bit high. Ideally you want on the back there of your hips there. You can, I think the dividers at the ridge would be too high to swing your golf club, wouldn't they? If you put your hips against them, you hit the wall with the club, wouldn't you, I think. There might be some down the far and there might be a bit low, I'm not sure, but have a little play about with that and just sort of see. Try and find somewhere where you can go to where you can actually swing back and just get something on the back of your leg or back of your hips and your bum. Okay, mate, make sense? If you can maintain that posture, you can just rotate more effectively. The arms and the club and the body can now work in sync. Like I said, that sort of movement there where your arms out like this, you're just rotating around yourself. You're not going and doing that simple drill, just get yourself doing that. Okay, mate? Okay.